Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Flower Fairy here. And welcome to you if you are new. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I really do appreciate them. And just a quick reminder that today's reading is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking at guidance from the angels on a situation that is worrying you right now. So to do this pile, I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this pink heart crystal here. That's what that looks like. Pile number 2, you're going to be this blue and black crystal here. And pile 3, you're going to be this purple amethyst heart crystal here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you are most drawn to. And then you can scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then select your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into it. Hi, pile number 1. So you guys chose the pink heart crystal here. And let's start by looking at your oracle cards here. So you received have patience, and it says love is patient and kind always. Yeah, so I'm feeling pile 1 that Spirit is really saying here that in the situation that is worrying you, whatever it may be, whether it's love related, maybe it has to do with a job, maybe it has to do with a friendship or finances, whatever it has to do with, Spirit is really saying here to have patience in this situation and to remember that this is just a temporary situation. This is not lasting. Just like life goes in cycles, sometimes things are good, sometimes things are bad. Sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad. This situation too shall pass. And I feel like Spirit really just wants you to have patience right now through this situation and remember that it's not permanent, that it's not lasting. We see in this card, she looks like a fairy here, but this little girl is sitting in this lotus flower, and the water, the waves are just, coming up around her here. And I feel like, this situation is just like the waves of the ocean here. It's going to be, it comes in and then it goes back out again. The tide takes the wave back out again. So I feel like that's, what Spirit is saying here is that, this situation isn't going to be forever. So just try to have patience through it. And, that's really the guidance coming through here with this card. And then you have this card here and it says, I am beautiful. So with this card, I feel like the angels are really coming through with this message about remembering to tell yourself that you're beautiful. And, I feel like positive affirmations might be really helpful for you guys. Waking up every morning and telling yourself that you're beautiful, maybe looking in the mirror and at yourself and just telling yourself, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. And reaffirming that to yourself, because, sometimes when we go through difficult times or something that's worrying us, we forget about our own beauty and our own divinity, because we get so caught up in the situation and so worried about it that we forget to remember, how beautiful we are and how special we are as a person. So I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to just remember how beautiful you are and to tell yourself that on a daily basis, because I really feel like it's going to give you the confidence to get through this situation that's worrying you right now. So beautiful message there. And then you have this card here. It says, listen, Manjushri. So I feel like the angels are saying here, another piece of guidance they have for you is to really listen. Listen to others maybe, or listen to yourself more in whatever the situation is. If this has to do with a relationship or a friendship or partnership, I feel like Spirit is saying, make sure you're listening to the other person that's involved in this situation. Make sure you're not just hearing them, but you're really listening to them, and listening to their viewpoint and what they have to say and their thoughts and their feelings, and really being open to that. And, this could also mean listening to yourself, so if there's a situation that's worrying you or that is not right for you, Spirit is really saying, listen to yourself and listen to what your inner voice and your higher guidance is telling you, and whether that means giving the situation up, making a change in your life, or whether that means sticking with it and, having patience like we spoke about before, however it resonates for you. But there's just this message of listening coming through here from the angels. So very interesting there. And then you have this card here. It's the Law of Attraction. And it says, each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Yeah, so I feel like the message here, Pile 1, that the angels want to give you is to make sure that you remain positive through this time, through this situation. Make sure that your thoughts are positive and that they're aligned with harmony and peace in your life. That you're not taking this situation to heart, and you're not, speaking negatively about it or about yourself, but you're really remaining positive, because that's going to attract positivity back to you. And, the angels really want you to go to them with this problem or situation and give it over to them so that they can help you through it and they can attune your energies to higher frequencies. So there's just this message of the law of attraction here. And, what you give out is what you will receive back from the universe. So if you give out positive energy and positive vibes, that is exactly what you will attract. But if you're giving out negative energy and negative vibes, you're going to receive that back. So the angels really want you to be careful about your thoughts here and about the things that you say, the things that you say to yourself, through this time, to really remain positive here. So that is coming through as well. And then you have this card here. It says, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. And it says, the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Yeah, so I feel like another thing the angels are saying here, Pile 1, is that it might be helpful for you to do some exercise right now. Exercise really helps us relieve stress, and it gets our mind off of whatever negative things are going on in our lives. And it really raises your vibration. So I feel like, Spirit is really saying here, to get through this hard time, to get through this situation, it might be helpful for you to do some type of exercise. Whether that's walking or running or yoga or Tai Chi, whatever it is for you. But really use that time to release your stress and release this anxiety and worry that's bothering you right now, and let it out through this exercise. And I really feel like it's gonna help, not only your body here, but your mind as well. And it's gonna help you deal with this worrying situation right now. So that is coming through also. And then you have this card here, it's Lila, and it says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Yeah, this is what I was saying before, Pile One. I feel like the angels want you to ask them for help. They want you to give this situation, whatever it is for you, over to them so that they can help you with it. And, they're saying here that, maybe spending time in nature or spending time in meditation will help you get in touch with the angels. And, you can go to them for advice, and you can give the situation to them, and they can help you get through it. And they can help, change your perspective from negative to positive here. So beautiful message there. And then you have this card here, it's Isaiah, and it says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Wow. Yeah, so you definitely have the angels' protection here, Pile One. They are watching over you right now, and they really want to guide you. They really want to help you. And, if there's something, if this situation that you're going through right now is something that you feel is negative for you and that you need to release or give up, the angels are saying this might be a good time to do that, to bring new situations into your life, to make changes. And, I'm not saying that that's for everybody, but, if there is a situation that you're really just tired of, and it's not good for you, or it's toxic, this might be a good time to really make that change, or, leave that situation, whether it be a person, place, or thing, to bring new things into your life. And, the angels are guiding you through this. They'll be there helping you. So beautiful message there. And then finally you have this card here, and it says, have the faith to walk through new doors. And it says, for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. Yeah. Again, the angels are saying here that, now is a good time for new things in your life, and, to walk through new doors. So like I said, if there's something that you need to give up or walk away from, now is the time to do that, Pile One, because, the angels are guiding you. They are with you. And, they just want you to have this faith to leave whatever, or, begin anew, whatever the situation is. So that is coming through here also. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now to see what we get here for you. So you have the Five of Cups, and it says disappointment, loss, grief. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me, Pile One, because I feel like, some of you or a lot of you are going through some type of disappointment here. or loss, whether that be a person, a relationship, or a job, or an idea, or a goal, a project, whatever it may be for you. But this situation that you have going on is a disappointment, and it's worrying you. And I feel like, the angels just want you to know, that number one, it's a temporary situation. It's not going to be forever. And they also want you to know, that they're there with you, guiding you. And, they really want you to take these messages that we spoke about before and really try to incorporate them into your life, into this situation. So that is coming through here. And then you have the Judgment card, and it says reflection, liberation, hope. Yeah, so the angels, really want you to know, pile one, that there is hope in this situation, and you will be freed from it soon. Like I said, it's not going to last forever. It's not a permanent situation. Whether that means you leaving the situation and starting anew, or whether that means you stick with it and solve it, through these methods, through having patience and listening and exercising and doing positive affirmations and remaining positive minded, however you get through it. But, for some of you, it could mean leaving this person, place, or thing. But for some of you, it means sticking with it and really working through it. But, the message here that the angels want to let you know is that it's not going to last forever. And there is hope and there is freedom here coming to you. So beautiful message there. And then you have the Four of Wands here, and it says community, celebration, home. Yeah, so for some of you guys, this situation that's worrying you may have to do with your home life. It may have to do with family, a partner, a relationship, a child, however it resonates for you. But there is this idea of home and family here with the Four of Wands card. But, even if it doesn't, I feel like, there is going, like I said before, there is hope in this situation, and there is going to be celebration. And I think you do have people around you that are supporting you, that are supportive to you. So just remember that, as you're going through this worrying time or situation, you have people that want to help you here. And you also have the angels who really want to help you and want to be there for you. So don't be afraid to go to, your friends for advice. Don't be afraid to go to the angels and, ask them to help you through this. So beautiful message there, pile one. And then finally you have the Ace of Wands here, and it says inspiration, desire, weakness. Yeah, so I really feel like there's a new opportunity for you guys to take some sort of action here on this situation. I feel like, for some of you, it's leaving whatever this is, this person, place, or thing. For some of you, it's working through it. But there's this idea of newness here, and like a new opportunity for you right now to either give this up or to work through it is really, what the angels are saying here. So there is this, positive idea of inspiration and desire, because I think you really desire to solve this situation, to really get out of it. And however, you need to do that is what you need to do. But, I really feel like you have the desire to fix this situation here. So that is coming through as well. So now I'm just going to get a final message for you guys here. So angels, what messages or guidance do you have for pile 1, please? Thank you. So you have this card here, and it says, I open my mind and heart to the perfect love of universe. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, the angels really want you to, like this card says, open your heart to the perfect love of the universe. Open your heart to the love that the people around you have for you in this difficult time, and open your heart to the love that the angels have and the universe has for you. You know, there is so much love around you. I feel like, you know, I feel like it comes from the universe here with this star, and I feel like it comes from nature. I feel like it comes from your home, you know, your family, your friends. You know, you have so much love around you here with this card. And, you know, the angels want you to really tune into that and really remember that love and support that you have, because that's really going to help you get through this difficult situation, this difficult time. So beautiful, beautiful message there, pile 1. Okay, so I feel like that's all I have for you guys today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Hi, pile 2. So you guys chose this blue and black heart here. And let's start by looking at your oracle cards here. So you have Speak the Language of Love, and it says, loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like the angels are coming through here with a message about speaking loving words to other people right now, as well as speaking loving words to yourself. I feel like, you know, as you're going through this situation, whatever it may be that's worrying you right now, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a project, whether it's a friendship, you know, money worries, whatever it might be, you know, the angels really want you to speak loving words to not only others, but to yourself. You know, tell yourself that you are a beautiful person. You are a wonderful person, you know, and you will get through this situation. You will get through this difficult time. And be gentle with yourself. You know, be gentle on yourself as you go through this time, because it isn't easy, you know, and it's causing you stress and it's causing you worry. So it's important to be kind to yourself, to be gentle to yourself. And, you know, if this situation has to do with another person, you know, a relationship, whether this be romantic or a friendship, you know, the angels really want you to remember the power of loving words and the power of speaking in a loving way to this person, you know, whoever this is that you're having the situation with, you know, because that's going to transform and change your life, you know, and can change their life as well. And, you know, possibly even fix the situation or resolve it. So that's only going to be for some of you here, but, you know, please only take what resonates. But that is sort of the message coming through here from the angels. So beautiful message there. And then you have this card here, and it says, I will fight. Yeah, so I feel like another message coming through here from the angels is to stay strong through this situation and to really fight for what you want. Fight for the outcome that you want in this situation, pile 2, and don't give up on it. Fight for your beliefs, fight for how you feel, fight for what you want the outcome to be. And remember to not give up on yourself, and, don't give up on the situation either. Really just try to remain strong and try to remain brave here. And, there's this idea of courage here. And, I think with this angel here, she's got this sword. So it's almost like she's, cutting through the truth here, or finding the truth about something. So I just feel like, the angels really want you to fight in this situation and to really remain strong and remain brave here. So that is coming through here. And then you have this card here, and it says, balance career and home life, Isis. Yeah, so for some of you out there, I feel like, this situation that's worrying you, it may have something to do with balancing your career and home life. So maybe you're spending too much time at work, and your home life or your relationships are suffering. Or maybe you're, thinking too much about your relationships in your home, and you're not spending enough time, on your job or your work, and that's suffering. But however it resonates for you, I think for some of you, or a few of you, this situation may have to do with, your career and home life balance here. And so, the angels are coming through with this message that it's time to really take a look at how you're balancing those two things, and how you can maybe change your priorities so that you can get those two things in balance, and so that you don't have, one thing suffering at the expense of the other. Because if we spend all our time at work, we have no time for our relationships, and if vice versa, if we spend all of our time focusing on our relationships, we have no time for work. So it's important to balance those two things. And, the angels are really coming through with this message that it may be time to look at those two things in your life and really try to find balance there, so that you can resolve whatever the situation is that's worrying you. So very interesting message there. And then you have this card here, and it says, focus on your blessings. And it says, yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. Yeah, so I feel like another message that the angels have for you here is to remember to focus on the good things in your life right now. I know things might seem hard and stressful and anxious and, crazy right now, but the angels really want you to focus on your blessings through this time, and really, remember that you are so blessed, even though you have this worrying situation going on right now. You still have so many other things in your life, whether that be people, places, things, but you have all of these blessings, that the angels have given you, and they want you to remember them, and in turn, that's going to keep blessings flowing to you and keep this generosity coming from the universe and from the angels here. So, the angels just want you to know that, they're there for you, and they're going to keep on giving you blessings, as long as you remember those blessings and you really take stock of them. Something that I like to do is, every morning I make a list of 5 things that I'm grateful for every day, and those things tend to change every day. But it's a way of remembering and giving thanks for everything that you do have in your life right now. Even though things are difficult and things are hard, it's important to remember the good in life and everything that we do have in that moment. So really important message there, pile 2. And then you have this card here, it's Aurora. And it says, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Wow. Yeah, so another piece of guidance coming here from the angels is not to stop your flow right now, not to descend, because I feel like for some of you, or for a lot of you, this situation that's going on right now for you, I feel like for some of you, it's because you might be spending too much time on your career, or your job, and your home life or a relationship is suffering. Because with this card, it's saying that, you're flying high right now, which is, maybe threatening to others. So I feel like, this may have to do with like a job or career that you're doing really well at, you're really succeeding in, but it may be at the expense of a relationship, or, a friendship, or, however it resonates. But, that relationship or friendship or home life may be suffering. But, the angels want you to know that, not to completely give up, this time or energy that you're spending on this work or this project, because, others are going to be inspired by it. Others are going to be inspired by you. It's just a matter of balancing things right now, balancing your career and your home life, not giving up either one of them, but really coming to a balance between those two things is really the guidance coming through here. So beautiful message there. And then you have this card here. It says, sever vows of poverty. And it says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Yeah, so for some of you, I feel like, this worry or issue or problem you have may be around finances. You may be working yourself so hard to the bone because of fears of poverty, because of fears of not having enough money to support yourself or support your family here. And, it sort of makes sense as to why, this career and home life may be out of balance. You may be working so hard that you're not taking time to spend with the important people in your life, because of these fears of poverty. And so, the angels really want you to give up those fears and, to give up that suffering and that sacrifice that you're making. Because there's no need for that. There's no need for that worry, because the angels are providing for you. The universe is going to provide for you. So there's no need to work yourself to the bone here and, have other things suffering, So I really feel like, the angels really want you to give up these fears of poverty that you have, or you may have, and just remember that the universe will provide for you, and the angels are there for you, giving you blessings and really supporting you through this. So really important message there, pile 2. And then you have this card here. It says, cleanse and detoxify. And it says, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows or at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Yeah, so the angels are really saying here, they really want you to give this situation up to them, pile 2. And they are going to help you deal with any stress that you're going through right now with this situation. They really want you to work on purifying yourself and purifying your life here. Whether that means giving up a bad habit or exercising more or eating more healthy, however it resonates for you. But the angels really just want you to give up your cares and worries to them and really work on cleansing yourself and cleansing your energy, so that they can really come in and help you, giving these cares and these worries over to them so that they can give you positive ways of dealing with the stress, whether it means, maybe exercising or maybe meditation or, however it resonates for you. But, the angels just want you to give this situation up to them right now and let them help you through it. So beautiful message there. And then finally you have this daydream card, and it says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Yeah. So the angels are saying here, pile 2, that, I think they've been trying to speak to you here and to give you messages. And you're sort of blocking them, or you're not open to them. You're not receiving their messages. And they're saying here that, a good way to really tune in to what the angels are trying to tell you here and the guidance that they want to give you is to just daydream, is to just, stop and maybe take some time every day and just relax and open your mind and, don't think about anything. You might want to do some meditation or some deep breathing, but just relax and ease your mind. And that will open you to these messages that the angels really want to give you right now. And this guidance that they're trying to give you during this time. So there's really just this message of relaxing and opening your mind right now, and maybe doing some daydreaming here. So that is coming through as well. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now to see what information we get. So you have the King of Wands here, and it says leadership, authority, challenge. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like the angels are saying here, pile 2, that you guys are leaders. You guys, some of you may have maybe in a position of authority in your job, or this could even be at home, you're a parent or you're a guardian, but you have this leadership quality about you, pile 2. And I feel like the angels want you to know that you will get through this challenge and you are able to deal very well with challenges in your life. The King of Wands is someone who is very strong and very powerful and very action oriented. He goes after what he wants and he gets it. So I feel like the angels really want you to know how powerful you are and what a leader you are, and that you can lead yourself through this challenge right now. You can, guide yourself through it here. And the angels want to help you. They want to guide you through it. They just want you to give give the situation up to them so that they can help you. So beautiful message there. And then you have the Four of Swords card here, and it says rest, break, restoration. Yeah, and this is what we spoke about before, pile 2. I feel like the angels really want you to make sure you get rest right now, and make sure you clear your mind and you take a break, because they want you to use that time to connect with them, to really go to them with this issue or problem and ask them for their help so that they can guide you through it. And also, like I said before, I feel like for some of you, you guys may be working really hard and, spending all of your time working and, not getting enough rest. And, as a result, your relationships might be suffering as well. So I feel like, there's this need for balance here. We spoke about before, there's this need for getting rest, as much as there's a need to work, there's a need to rest here and really take a break and restore your mind, restore your energies is really the message coming through here. And then you have the Two of Swords, and it came up in reverse, and it says decision, choice, stalemate. Yeah, so with this card coming up reverse, pile 2, I feel like there's some sort of decision or choice that needs to be made here, but you haven't made it yet, and it might be what we were talking about before, this balance between career and home life. You may need to decide to spend more time either at home, or at work, however it resonates for you. But, I feel like there's just this stalemate here. I feel like things are not moving forward right now. And there's this choice or decision that needs to be made, but it hasn't been made yet. So I feel like the angels really want to help you in this decision, in this choice, and they really want to guide you through it. So, they're really advising you to rest here and to daydream and to get in touch with your angels here and really go to them for guidance and help. And they will help you with this choice or decision here. So beautiful energy there. And then you have the Knight of Wands here, and it says resilience, defense, caution. Yeah, so I feel like with this card being here, pile 2, that, again, there's this idea of fighting here and you standing up for yourself and defending yourself and really being strong and resilient through this difficulty, through this situation that's worrying you. Your angels want you to know that they are backing you up here, and they just want you to fight through this and really, stay strong and stay courageous and really defend yourself, defend your ideas here, and stay strong, stay resilient is really the message here. So beautiful energy there. So I'm just going to get one final message here for you from the angels. So angels, what guidance do you have for pile 2, please? What messages or guidance do you have? Oops. What guidance or messages do you have for pile 2, please? What guidance or messages do you have for pile 2, please? Oops. Sorry, the cards keep falling on the floor here. What guidance or messages do you have? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have this message here, and it says, "It is enough to have done my best." Wow. Yeah, so I feel like pile 2, the angels are really coming through with this message here about remembering that you have done your best in this situation, in whatever it is that's worrying you here, to remember to tell yourself that no matter what happens or no matter what's been done in the past, you have done your best. You know, you have done your best to in life, you know, and you've made the decisions that you could make at the time. And you know, not to judge yourself so harshly here and to blame yourself and you know, hold it against yourself, but to remember that you've done your best and that, you know, that is all you could do in that moment, in that time. So there's really just the message here of telling yourself that you are enough and what you have done is enough, and you know that you have tried your best in whatever the situation is here that's worrying you. So beautiful message there, pile 2. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you today. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose this purple amethyst heart here. Beautiful crystal. And let's start by looking at your oracle cards here. So you received I love you. And it says, these are powerful words. Wow. So there's a few messages that I'm getting here with this card, pile 3. The first one is the angels really want to let you know that they love you here and they are with you. Even though, you know, you're going through this hard time, it may be difficult to see them. It may be difficult to, you know, feel this love. They want you to know that they are all around you right now and they love you and they are supporting you. And, you know, there's also a message here about saying the words, I love you. So, you know, for some of you, if this situation that's worrying you has to do with a relationship, whether it be romantic, platonic, you know, friendship, the angels really want you to use these words, I love you, to help in this situation, to help ease this situation. Because the words I love you are very powerful words. So if this is a situation with a loved one that's bothering you right now, maybe just tell that person I love you, you know, and then step back and see how those words change the situation. See how those words help the situation. But if it doesn't have to do with another person, you know, the angels want you to tell yourself that you love yourself, you know. Make sure you are gentle with yourself and make sure that you tell yourself that you love yourself, you know, because it's important, especially during, you know, a time when you're stressed or worried about something. It's important to affirm that to yourself because it's going to raise your confidence and it's going to, you know, help you have a positive mindset through this difficult time, pile 3. So beautiful message coming through there. And then you have this card here and it says, I feel brave. Yeah, so another message coming from the angels here, pile 3, is to remain brave and courageous through this situation, through this time. The angels really want to inspire you to be brave during this time. And I'm feeling like positive affirmations might be very helpful for you right now. So maybe telling yourself every day, I feel brave. I am brave. Things like this. I really feel like it's going to instill this confidence in yourself and this feeling of courageousness and bravery that you have within you. um, and the angels want you to know that you are able of carrying this weight. You are capable of dealing with this situation, whatever it may be for you, whether it's a relationship, a job, a project, a career, whatever it is. The angels want you to know that you are capable of dealing with this, and we see this angel here, and she's carrying all of this weight here. And I feel like this is the angels telling you that you are strong and you are brave and you are capable of handling this. You are capable of getting through this worrying situation right now. So that is coming through here as well. And then you have this card here. It's Lou with persistence. Yeah, so another message coming through here from the angels, pile 3, is to remain persistent in whatever the situation is. There's an idea here of not giving up on yourself, and not giving up on this situation, whatever it may be, person, place, or thing that's worrying you. The angels really want you to remain persistent here and really keep going after a solution for whatever this problem is, and keep, working at it, and keep trying, not giving up on yourself and not giving up on the situation, but really remaining steadfast here and remaining persistent in whatever this worrying situation is here. So that is coming through here as well. And then you have this card here. It says time to go. And it says, the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Wow. Yeah. So I feel like, pile 3, that for some of you, or for a few of you out there, the angels are saying here, it may be time to leave this situation or this problem. Whether it has to do with a relationship or a job or, a project, a dream, a goal, whatever it is for you, however it resonates. For some of you, this, the angels are saying it might be time to leave this thing, this project or this, whatever it is. And know that, there are new things coming for you. Know that this is just one thing that needs to be given up so that new things can come into your life. Like this card says, endings are merely the start of a new beginning. And, the angels really want you to know that they're with you right now, and they'll be with you through these changes. They'll be with you through these times of giving up and letting go and beginning anew, so that's just going to apply for a few of you here. But, there's just this idea of, letting whatever go that might be toxic for you right now, or that might not be serving you. So beautiful message there. And then you have this card here, and it says, no more complaining. And it says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Yeah, so there's a message here, pile 3, that the angels want to give you about doing these positive affirmations that we spoke about before, and really telling yourself that you have choices and you have freedom here. You're not bound to whatever this is that's worrying you. You're able to walk away from it or give it up and gain freedom, or you're able to work through it and remain persistent and solve whatever this is. But there's an idea here about not complaining and really instead telling yourself that you have choices and you have freedom. And giving yourself positive affirmations here, telling yourself that you are brave and you are strong and that you love yourself, to really help you get through this difficult time. And, the angels are with you through this process. So that is coming through here as well. And then you have this card here, it's Seraphina, and it says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Wow. Yeah, so Angel Seraphina is coming through here with a message for you guys about a change in your family here. So, for some of you, maybe this means that you'll walk away from a relationship. Maybe this means for some of you, a new relationship is coming into your life. This could be a new child coming into your life or family, however it resonates for you. But, the angels are really are telling you here about a change that's coming to your family life. And, this may have to do with this worrying situation for some of you. It may not. Please only take what resonates here again. But this card is warning about a change here or addition coming to your family. So that is coming through here. And then you have this card here and it says, spend more time outdoors. And it says, they are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Wow. Yeah, so another message coming through here from the angels, pile 3, is to spend more time in nature right now. I really feel like nature is going to help you get in touch with the angels here and really connect with them and really tune in to the guidance that they're trying to give you right now in whatever this situation is. And I also feel like nature is really going to help you get your mind off whatever this is and really ease your mind and help you deal with the stress of it. Sometimes just going outside and sitting under a tree or taking a walk or even just, sniffing a beautiful flower like a rose can really take your mind off things and really allow you to handle and manage the stress that you have going on in your life right now. So, the angels really want you to spend this time outdoors and really get in touch with not only them, but, with your inner guidance and, easing your mind of this stress and anxiety that you're going through right now. So beautiful message there. And then finally you have this card here and it says, God will lead the way. And it says, they were convinced by the power of They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, so another message coming here from the angels, pile 3, is to always remember that God or the universe or whatever higher power you believe in will lead the way here in this situation. And to remember that miracles are possible and that signs will be coming to you by Spirit, by God, by the universe, by whatever higher power you believe in. And to remember that higher power is leading you here and will lead the way, forward. And to remember that the angels are all around you. I see on this card with these feathers, they're just flying all around this girl here. So it's really showing me that the angels are all around you here. And you may even start seeing feathers. You may find feathers on the street, in your home, or, in your yard. But, it's a sign from the angels that they are with you. They are around you right now. And they want to help guide you through this situation and really lead you here. So beautiful message there, pile 3. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now to get some more information here. So you have the 8 of Wands, and it says excitement, speed, movement. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like with this card, pile 3, that things are really going to start moving forward for you in this situation. I really feel like this worrying situation that you have right now is going to go away. It is going to move forward. It is going to be released. The 8 of Wands is a card of fast movement and things really happening quickly and in a short amount of time. So I really feel like this situation, whatever it is for you, whether it be, person, place, or thing that's worrying you right now, it is going to be resolved soon. And, the angels are really with you right now. They're guiding you. Your higher power is with you and guiding you. So there's no need to worry or fear here, because I really feel like this situation is going to be resolved very soon for you guys. So beautiful energy there. And then you have the World in reverse here, and it says harmony, completion, fulfillment. But seeing that this card is in reverse, pile 3, I really feel like, whatever this is that's bothering you or worrying you right now, it's causing you to feel this disharmony in your life, and it's causing you to feel this lack of fulfillment. And I feel like, it's sort of putting this cloud over your head right now, and it's really bothering, some of you or all of you. But like I said before, I feel like it is going to be resolved soon. I really feel, movement here, and I really feel like it's going to be resolved, whether that means, for some of you letting whatever this is go. But for some of you, it means persisting and staying with it and just, being brave and just dealing with it until it resolves. So that is coming through here. And then you have the King of Cups, and it says balance, compassion, advice. So I'm getting a few messages from this card here, pile 3. The first one coming through is this idea of balance. I feel like the angels really want you to try to get this balance in your life right now. And, whatever that means for you, whether that means giving this person, place, or thing up, or whether that means making more time for it, or, however it resonates for you. But there's this idea of balance really being needed in your life right now in this situation that's worrying you. And also with this card, I feel like, for some of you, this may mean getting advice from someone who knows about the situation, or someone that's been through this situation before. If this has to do with a relationship that's worrying you, maybe it means going to a counselor or a relationship advisor and getting guidance from them or advice from them. Or maybe it means, if it's a problem that you're having in your career that's worrying you, maybe it means searching for a mentor, someone who's very familiar or experienced in this job or career, and getting advice from them, But there's just this idea of advice here and seeking out advice. So whatever that means for you guys, however that resonates, that's really the message coming through here from your angels. So beautiful message there. And then finally you have the 10 of Wands in reverse, and it says stress, responsibility, burden. Yeah, so I feel like, you guys definitely have been feeling stressed or burdened lately with whatever this is that's going on for you. But with this card being reversed here, I feel like the angels are coming through with this message that this situation is not going to be here for long. It's not going to be here for much longer. With the Eight of Wands card here and the Ten of Wands in reverse, this situation is going to resolve soon. And I really feel with this Eight of Wands card, it will be in the near future because, you know, there is movement here. And, you know, so I feel like this card is saying that whatever this stress is or this worry or burden is, it is going to be resolved soon and you are going to feel relieved by it. So beautiful message there. So I'm just going to get one final piece of advice for you guys here from your angels for you. So angels, what message or guidance do you have for pile 3 in this situation, please? What message or guidance do you have for pile 3? What? Sorry, pile 3. Cards fell on the floor here. So you have this card here, and it says, I am at peace with my body. Beautiful. Yeah, so the angels are coming through here with this message, pile 3, about being at peace with yourself here and being at peace with your body. They want you to know that, you know, even though things are difficult right now, even though you're going through this worrisome situation, it is important to remain at peace. And, you know, we spoke about balance before. I feel like this is about being in balance with yourself, being in balance with your body here, and really being at peace with yourself. So whatever that means for you, you know, whether that means spending time in nature like we spoke about before, whether that means exercising, whether that means meditating, you know, however it is that you attain peace with yourself. It's really important right now that you are at peace with yourself and with your body as you go through this difficult and challenging time, pile 3. So beautiful message coming through there as well. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.